It's 7:30 in the evening of Tuesday with Chewy
and Jesse
here at YouthTalks, where we go for gold. At magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, sa ating mga viewers sa aming Facebook pages at sa mga tagapakinig namin sa radyo. Welcome to another episode of YouthTalks, kung saan makakarinig na naman tayo muli ng kwento ng pagsubok, kasiyahan at pag-asa.
At tayo ngayon ay nasa ating 7th episode ng ating Season 1. Kung saan, Season 1 na to ay mag-uusapan natin ang mga storya na pinagdadaanan ng mga youth.
Exactly, no? It's the first season and our 7th episode. Tama ka dyan, Jesse. At ang dami na natin na pag-usapan na topic mula sa umpisa.
Yes, partner.
We had insecurities, we had college life struggles, we had coming out, growing up without a father, namatayan ng kapatid, and last week, our latest episode was someone who failed the board exam, pero ngayon, LPT na nga ngayon yung guest natin from last week, no?
And throughout our episodes, per episodes, meron tayong 3 segments, which is the Golden Journey, kung saan maririnig natin ang mga kwentong pagsubok. Next is sa Heart of Gold. Sa Youth Talks, meron tayong Pusong Ginto.
Exactly.
Malalaman natin doon ng kanilang joys and hopes. And especially, we will be highlighting your story as well with our 3rd segment, which is our ating Golden Moments.
Exactly, no? Sabi nga sa inyo, kung merong kantang Pusong Bato, kami dito sa Youth Talks, merong Pusong Ginto, no? At hindi na natin patatagalin pa, no? I'm sure ready na ang ating mga viewers, no, at ating mga listeners for tonight's episode, kasi ang topic natin for tonight is being part of the indigenous people.
Indigenous people. Baka meron kang fun fact dyan, Chewy.
Ako pa tinanong mo. Anyway, for our viewers and our listeners, our topic for today is being part of the indigenous people. Now, when we say indigenous, these are the non-dominant groups na mostly inclined to their ancestral lands. These are group of people talaga na very inclined to their culture, to their tradition, and to their beliefs talaga. No, these are I've met a lot of indigenous people in my life. Back when na-assign ako in Sultan Kudarat area, even in the coastal area, I met a lot of indigenous people. Alam mo, Jesse, just to share a little bit, no, this group of people really taught me a lot. Ang dami nilang pinakitang culture sa akin. May mga natutunan pa akong few words.
Sige nga, example nga for few words.
Mamaya na tayo mag-few words. Kasi baka magkamali ako bigla live, no? So, I guess, hindi na natin patatagalin pa.
Yes.
No? I'll introduce our guest for tonight. To our dear viewers and our listeners, our guest for tonight is once again, youth na naman ng Brose. Grabe ka, lakas talaga ng Brose. Ang lakas ng Brose sa amin dito sa Youth Talks, no? So shout out to the youth of Brose na willing mag-share ng kanilang mga stories, no? She's a student, a 4th year student, no? A social worker, working. Tama, di ba? Social work, ang course niya, to be exact, from CSU. And we're very happy to have her here to share her golden journey of being part of the indigenous group or the indigenous people. So, to our dear viewers and listeners out there, our guest for today is none other than Jeya Clemente. Hi, Jeya! Welcome to our episode.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah, welcome to Youth Talks. We're very happy na nandito ka. Alam kong magkakilala na tayo, and then I'm sure kilala ka rin ng ibang viewers natin, and we're really, it's a privilege for us na makinig at marinig ang storya mo. So, as lagi namin ginagawa, hindi na kami nagpapatagal pa. First question for you is, from what tribe are you? At paano hinubog ng pagiging bahagi ng katutubo na to ang iyong pagkatao?
So, ayun, Fio Klungonon, maday kapwa go katutubo. Isa po akong Teduray. I came from a Teduray tribe po. And paano nga ba ako hinubog ng pagiging bahagi ko ng indigenous community? Actually, masyado akong hinubog. Kung hinubog lang ang pag-uusapan, kung ano at kung sino si Jeya ngayon, hindi siya magiging ganito kung hindi ako naging part ng indigenous community. Kasi nga po, from the very beginning or growing up kasi, ano na po ako nakita ko na kung ano yung mga kultura namin kasi since my parents din mga purong Teduray talaga. So from the very beginning parang nakita, namulat na ako sa kung ano yung mga beliefs, traditions and cultures na meron kami. So hinubog ako ng pagiging bahagi ko doon. And naging din ako sa mga nakakilala sa akin is naging empowered ako dahil sa aking kultura and sa aking tribe po and pagiging part ng Indigenous community. And then, isa sa mga nagpahubog pa sa akin bilang isang tao ngayon is yung mga nararanasan kong discrimination growing up from the simula nung namulat ako, nung naano ako. Ayun po, parang may naging malaking parte yung mga discrimination, mga naririnig ko, mga masasakit na salita na narinig ko from the other people sa kung ano po ako ngayon bilang isang empowered na IT youth.
Would you like to give some ano yung mga bagay na ginajudge or hinuhusgahan ka bilang isang part of the Teduray community?
Oh, yes. Going back kasi po, alam po ng lahat na galing ako sa coastal area. And sa coastal area po, dalawang lang yung meron Moro and the Teduray. So, parang doon pa lang, yung aking language is hindi pa masyadong hubog. And, kumbaga kung paano mag-talk yung mga batang Teduray doon sa amin, alam ni Kuya Chewy yan. Ganun po ako mag-talk. Pagpunta ko po, parang na-culture shock ako ba? Pagpaaral sa akin, grade 7 ako, na-culture shock ako. And then, the way I talk to them, iba talaga, may accent siya na halata masyado na isa akong purong Teduray. So, doon pa lang, parang maraming nalaman na nila na isa akong Teduray without asking me and without telling them. So, parang doon pa lang sinasabihan na ako, ba't ka nandito? Teduray ka lang naman. So, Teduray ka, tinatawanan God ng the way you talk. Parang sa pananalita ko pa lang, ginudge na nila ako kung ano ba talaga ako. So, ayun.
Grabe yung statement na yun. Yung sabi niya, Teduray ka lang naman. Ako nga na hindi. Parang it
That's
sounds
an understatement.
Yeah, it's an understatement and it sounds so hurtful to hear that coming from Jaya, no? Parang ang bigat masyado nung ganong saying. Ang bigat masyado pag sinabihan ka ng ganon. Going back, let's give a little context to our viewers. You're from the coastal area.
Yes.
Saan particularly sa coastal area?
Sa Badak po.
Sa Badak.
Yes.
Oh, Badak is ano ang meaning ng Badak?
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit.
Langka.
Langka.
Which is wala ka pong makikitang langka doon.
And then coming from Badak, going to the city. Tama?
Yes.
Could you ma-mention mo ba kung saang school kaya mo ba i-mention?
Nag-high school po ako sa Notre Dame Village.
Notre Dame Village.
High
Okay.
school.
And then from those discriminations na hinarap mo, besides from the way you talk, sa pananalita mo, ano pang mga nasabi ng tao sa'yo while you were studying?
Actually, this is my first time to share my story about being discriminated by anyone po, no? So, except po dun sa mga sinabi nila na Teduray ka naman, parang nung tumagal po kasi, like, na higher na yung grade level ko ba, meron po akong mga nakikilalang professional na siguro, no? Professional siya, and then, close ko rin, and then, ang nila, minsan tinatanong nila, di ba, pag matagal kayong hindi nagkikita, so ang question agad, Jaya, anong grade mo na? Nagaganyan. Tapos sabihin ko kung anong grade ko, tapos bigla ka lang sasabihan yung general, parang stereotyping, ayun. Stereotype ka kasi, Teduray ka, di ba? Inisip nila IP ka. Sabi nila, grade, ano ka na, ganito, grade ka na, ganito. Ba't ka pa magpapatuloy? Di ba, parang baka mag-aasawa ka rin, magkakaanak ka lang din. So, siya, masyado siyang masakit sa part ko yung marinig yung ganun, which is, kung sa mga nakakakilala sa akin, alam naman nila kung gaano ako ka-passionated and yung dream ko mataas para sa pamilya ko. And then, sasabihan ako ng ganun lang na, huwag ka na magpatuloy kasi mag-aasawa ka tulad din ng mga katribo mo, mag-aasawa ka din, magkakaanak ka rin kaagad. So, parang, yun yung naging kumbaga, power or yung naging sword ko para ginamit ko siyang yung parang strength ko para magpatuloy sa kung ano yung gusto kong marating sa buhay na, which is we are not just Tedurize or IP. We have a big dream and meron din kaming mararating sa buhay. And hindi lang kami hanggang sa pag-anak ng marami, pag tira sa mga liblib na lugar, kundi meron din po kaming kakayahan na kayang ipakita sa mundo at i-share sa iba. So, ayun po.
May mga times ba na you try to hide yung culture mo so that maka-blend in ka? Knowing na sa city ka nag-aral from Badak to Notre Dame Village.
Actually, no po.
That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, just like what I have shared you nung first year, ganun na po yung dinidiscriminate na ako or binubuli na ako with my tribe. Pero hindi po yung naging hadlang para ipakilala ko or ipaalam ko sa ibang tao na isa akong Teduray, which is kapag kasi IP ka, more on kapag napupunta ka sa ibang lugar is dati kasi parang hindi pa masyadong maalam yung tao kung nag-e-exist ba talaga kami si IP. May ganito pala, ang alam na nila dati Christian and Demoro. So, parang hindi po yun naging hadlang para ipakilala. Parang nagkaroon ako ng strength na gagawin ko siyang parang yung sinasabi nila na ganito ako, which is parang naging motivated ako na i-share pa sa kanila and ipakilala pa sa kanila kung ano nga ba yung mga IP, specifically my tribe po. So, hindi ko po siya natago hanggang ngayon.
That's very good to know. No? It's obvious that you're very proud of being part of the Teduray community and we're really happy. No? I've been mingling. No? Nakasama ko sila Jaya before, no, sa Badak, and even from the mountains sa mga Teduray. They're very, very kumbaga hospitable. Yung alam mo yun na grabe yung pag-entertain nila sa amin, grabe from the norms na naririnig mo from outside is very different kung paano talaga i-treat tayo ng Teduray community or the IP group. Sige, let's go back a little, Jaya, no? Nakwento mo na kanina that you were facing a lot of stereotyping, a lot of discriminatory or degrading statements. You shared how you're still proud of it. How did do you go to your family and then ever ask them na bakit tayo ginaganito ng mga tao? Did it ever come to the point na nag-usap-usap ka na lang with your family and then tried to question and ask that bakit tayo ginaganito ng mga tao?
Actually, yes. And you know naman, my mother, since dati pa, parang siya na yung best friend ko. So, especially
shout out kay Tita.
Hello
Yes,
po,
shout out.
So, simula especially nung high school po ako, parang every chismis na ko, sa kanya ko talaga sinashare. So, parang merong times talaga na alam niya yung bullying na nangyayari sa akin, which is, yun na nga po, napapatanong ako bakit ginaganito tayo, hindi porket Teduray tayo or IP tayo, bakit tayo minamaliit. But then, grabe talaga yung din ng mama ko. I'm very lucky kasi I have a mother like her kasi even though alam mo yung down na tapos yung yung eagerness niya na kahit gaano kahirap yung buhay, kahit gaano pa man ka stereotyping or discrimination nung nararanasan namin bilang mga IP, parang gustong-gusto niya talaga na ma-pursue ko yung goals ko and nasa kanya parang nagkaroon ako ng nanay na sandalan ko, which is parang siya yung nagpupush sa akin na magpatuloy ka lang na kahit marami yung humahad lang or yung marami kang naririnig na salita sa ibang tao about man yan sa state ng kalagayan mo or mapaano ka man yan, sa tribe man natin yung pagsabi ng ganun sa'yo. Pero palagi siyang nandyan na nag-a-advise sa akin, sabi niya, lang yan siya, pagsubok lang yan, someday, balang araw, babalikan mo siya, and then, ayun, matutuwa ka o ngingiti ka lang na nangyari yun sa'yo, and ayun, yun po.
I love that kind of kumbaga, comfort. A comfort coming from a mother. Syempre kasi, di ba, as you were, grade 7, diba? As a young child, no, coming into this, realizing na ito ang group of people ko, we are this community. And then bigla ka na lang sasabihan ng ganito, sasabihan ng ganyan. And then yung mga stereotype, diba? Sabi niya nga kanina, yung stereotyping na bakit ka pa magpapatuloy? Mag-aasawa ka lang naman din. It's a very common stereotype, Jess.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you na it's a very common stereotype na narinig ko coming from others. Na parang,
not just sa mga IP communities, but I think there are a lot of other communities na ganun din yung na-experience with the stereotyping.
Yeah, that's very true. No? Yung stereotyping na gano'n na people don't really understand what's going on. People don't really, no, hindi nila nakikita ano ba talaga ang nagagawa or what's really happening with the community. Pero, how about now, Jaya? Are you still facing the same struggle right now at this stage of your life?
Actually, hindi na masyado. Kasi marami na din akong nasalihan ng mga activities for IP youths and pero ngayon na-empowered na siya, and then parang na-overcome ko na yung stage na parang hindi ko kayang mag-stand up for my tribe po. Ngayon po kasi, actually meron po kaming organization, shout out sa Katom dyan.
Wow.
May organization kami sa school po, which is yun po yung CSU Active Teduray Outstanding Movement or Katom, which is samahan po siya ng mga IP students sa specifically Teduray. So yun po. Ayun, parang na-empowered na din ngayon, and kaya ko na mag-stand up for my, so far, kaya ko na mag-stand up for my tribe.
Yeah, ang ganda nung sinabi niya, especially the group, yung parang throughout our stories with YouthTalks, we're talking about the support system. Yeah, support system. But now you have the support group, yung Katom. Yeah, it's inspiring yung group na yun.
You've heard of it?
Yeah.
Hindi ko pa siya
may
narinig
mga friends ako doon, mga dati, through organizations sa city. And they are, ang dami nilang ginagawa. May mga things. Yeah, maybe you'd like to share, Jaya, ano yung mga ginagawa dito sa Katom, especially with the school and maybe outside, especially sa mga community.
Yeah, this is new for me rin kasi.
Yeah.
Maybe our viewers are interested as well, and our listeners.
Alright, si Katom po ay isang Indigenous organization, Indigenous people organization, and ang pinaka-highlight po namin palagi sa Katom is every Indigenous Peoples Day, which is doon po namin napapakita yung mga cultures and traditions na meron po kami bilang mga IP, may mga may mga rituals and all, kung ano man po yung mga traditions namin napapakita, may mga pasayaw din kami kung paano mag-dance yung mga IP po. So ayun po. And then meron din po kaming mga invitations outside outside sa school. So parang ang daming ganap. Ang daming ganap. And then sa school naman po, very inclusive naman po talaga ang aming school, which is palagi mong ma-feel na belong ka sa university kasi nga po,
It's good.
last nila nga po yung University Student Council namin ng Senate Bill, which is yun na yung sinali nila yung mga tribe people bilang isang part ng Senate, ex officio po. Yes.
Oh.
So ayun po.
Dami ko natututunan sa episode na to, no? Grabe. A lot of learnings for me. No, we've seen, grabe talaga yung support system na nadadala, Jess, no? The support system coming from yung nabibigyan ng support system na yan, knowing that hindi sila nag-iisa as one community, these are different groups. In that support system, in that group, has it come to the point na na-realize mo that you're not alone on the journey, that many of your people in the tribe are experiencing the same questions na bakit sila ginaganito?
Yes.
What was the experience of hearing from others?
Actually, parang same din yung nararanasan kasi syempre pag bata ka pa, you don't know how to defend yourself, how to protect yourself from bullying. So, same lang po. Karamihan din sa mga nakakasama ko, minsan nakakwento din nila na till now, nakakaranas pa rin. Syempre, kasi hindi talaga nawawala po yung discrimination, even though marami ng empowered and all. And then marami ng programs and services na available para sa yung mga IPS, meron pa rin pong nararanasan ng mga ganyan kahit ngayon. So, yun din, same lang din po yung about sa opportunities and all, yung pag-discriminate, stereotype sa kung ano ka na IP ka, dito ka lang. So, same po, parang same lang ng experiences.
Grabe yung division.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can see the division going no, na parang different tribes, but we're all the same people. No, given the same opportunities, given the same, kumbaga, sometimes nako-confuse ako why we treat the IP people differently. No, I've heard a lot no na mga comments about the IP people, but you have no idea talaga kung gaano kababait at kagagaling ng mga nasa IP community. They're the most, kumbaga, very generous talaga, very hospitable. Itutulungan ka in many ways. I've learned a lot from the IP community. And Jaya, we're very happy. Jess and Diana, I'm sure you're very happy na narinig mo yung story na yan.
Yeah.
No, hindi ko nga alam yung community na meron palang ganun. Again, Jaya, thank you very much for sharing your story with us. We're very, very happy na narinig namin yung storya mo. And ang dami ko na nababasang comments dyan, cheering for you, saying that they're proud of the community as well. We'll be reading a lot more of that later. And of course, after the Golden Journey, papakinggan natin ang Heart of Gold. Ano nga ba naging joys and hopes ni Jaya despite sa mga struggle niya na hinarap of being part of the Indigenous community? So after this infomercial, we'll be right back.
In the heart of serenity where nature meets nurture, lies a sacred refuge, a place of renewal, reflection, and transformation. Welcome to the Youth and Family Center, a haven designed to bring out the best of the joys and hopes in every youth, family, and lay animator. Here, we believe in the power of pastoral counseling, spiritual companionship, holistic formation, and human development programs. Every step you take within these grounds is an invitation to grow, to heal, and to discover your purpose in the life of faith and community. Mission is simple yet profound, to accompany you in your journey of faith and self-discovery, ensuring that no one walks alone. Through our programs, we foster resilience, strengthen relationship, and deepen spiritual and emotional well-being. The Youth and Family Center is more than just a retreat space. It is a pastoral learning and development refuge, a home for the young and the young at heart, for families seeking reconnection, and for lay leaders devoted to guiding others in faith. Come as you are and leave transformed. Here, you are seen, heard, and embraced. Together, we nurture the spirit, strengthen the heart, and uplift the soul.
It's 7:54 in the evening of Tuesday here at YouthTalks, where we go for gold. And welcome back, no? Thank you sa pagbibigay sa amin ng konting break para makapag-retouch kami, makainom-inom kami ng konti. No, Jaya, what a wonderful story. That was a very beautiful golden journey. I'm sure ang dami ko ng thank you for your comments out there. Thank you sa mga viewers na natin, no? Hindi ko pa ma-mention ang mga comments ninyo, but nakikita na namin, wow, very beautiful comments. Huwag kayong mag-alala, ipapakita namin yan mamaya. But once again, we're now at the second segment, kung saan ang tawag namin dito, sabi nga ni Jessie kanina, is the Heart of Gold, where we present to you the joys and hopes ng aming guest despite sa struggles na pinagdaanan niya. And of course, Jaya, let's start with your joys. Now you've gone through the struggle, nakita mo na yung pag-discriminate sa'yo, naramdaman mo na yung discrimination, na-open up mo na yung group, yung support group mo kanina. How now? Paano mo naman ngayon na-empower ang community? Paano mo na-empower ang sarili mo at paano mo na-empower ang buong IP community to show their culture, their rituals at ipakita kung sino talaga kayo to all the people out here?
So, ayun po, no? So, just like what I have said earlier, kumbaga, paano ko siya na-empower yung sarili ko? Kumbaga, yung mga struggles na naranasan ko, yun yung naging strength ko para mas lalo kong i-empower yung sarili ko at the same time, yung ibang tao, lalo na sa aming community. And then, niano ko po siya, ito?
Sige, kaya mo yan.
Share ko siya, ini-empower ko siya with sharing and doing kung ano nga ba yung mga practices na meron kami. Just like we have the panligis or the tribal dress.
Panligis.
Panligis.
Ikaw daw?
Panligis.
Panligis?
Yes,
panligis.
panligis. Just, tribal dress po siya. Parang yun yung nagiging isa sa practice namin na napapakita namin. With our colorful dress po or attire is napapakita namin na isa kaming IP and nasi-share namin yung culture and kung gaano ba kaganda or colorful yung aming traditions bilang mga IP. And of course, just like what I have said earlier also sa Katom po, meron kaming, yung IP Day special namin. So, highlights na event namin. Doon po sa event, napapakita po namin kung ano yung mga traditions and cultures na meron kami. Just like, pagsasayaw ng Teduray dance. Isa po talaga sa hindi inano ng parents ko sa akin na dapat, nung bata pa ako, tinuruan na ako kung paano sumayaw nun. Para kahit saan ako magpunta, hindi mawala yung tradition or cultures na meron kami. So, na-empowered po ako through that, especially sa parents ko rin galing. And also sa mga naanuhan ko po, nasasalihan ko na mga activities, yung mga pampa-empowered ng mga youth, ganon. And also, na-empowered ko din po yung ibang, lalo na yung mga bata ngayon na sinasabi ko na sa kanila na, oo nga, napupunta tayo, we should know how to speak Tagalog fluently kasi nga ma-discriminate tayo. However, wag nating kalimutan yung sarili nating dialect kasi kapag kasi nawala ka na parang para sa akin lang, I don't know sa iba, pero para sa akin, yung identity ko, malalaman mo isa akong Teduray kasi dahil sa dialect ko, parang nakaka-speak pa ako and hopefully sa other generation, mapasa pa rin. Kasi ngayon kasi nagiging modernized tayo, 'di ba? Modernized na siya. So parang yung mga nagiging modernized na rin lahat. So para sa akin, na-empower ko siya, sinashare ko yung knowledge ko na natutunan ko from the talks na na-attendan ko, seminars and all, sinashare ko, and also the traditions na dapat naming i-promote and preserve pa rin. Ayun po.
I'm really interested, no? Sabi niya nga kanina, Jess, no? Yung language. The language is very important. Alam niya yung mag-a-adjust sila to speak Tagalog para makapag-Tagalog sila, para makausap tayo. And then they have this very beautiful dialect. I don't know, I want to take this opportunity. I want to learn a little bit, no?
Yung knowing na nandito na siya,
Kaya
parang
nga
great opportunity for us to learn.
This is a good joy segment as well, no? Sige, Jaya, can you teach us and our viewers as well some words, no? How do you say thank you in Teduray? Anong pinakatawag sa language ninyo din?
Teduray.
Teduray din. Sige.
It should be Teduray, but then Teduray kasi more on
intonation.
Parang, yung stress sa taas.
Stress.
Teduray, pero hindi kasi siya mabigkas ng karamihan. So parang yung iba nagiging Tiruray, which is very wrong po. Hindi po siya Tiruray. It should be Teduray or Teduray.
Fun fact. Now we know na mali yung Teruray. Kasi I've been hearing a lot of that Teruray daw, but now alam na natin na
should be Teduray.
Teduray, di ba? Sige, Jaya, can you teach us a little? How do you say thank you in Teduray?
Actually, sa nakagisnan ko po, Fio Bagi. Yun yung nakagisnan ko sa Fio Bagi.
Fio Bagi.
Thank you. But then, kapag sa ibang, lalo naman yung mga fluent sa upi po. Ang Fiobagi is mabuhay. Ay, Fiobagi. Ayun. Baka mabash ako.
Grabe ka naman.
Isnan ko po, Fiobagi is thank you.
Fiobagi. Ikaw,
Opo, yun yung naano sa akin.
Fiobagi. Ikaw, baka may interested ka na. Any word lang. Kasi this is an opportunity na rin eh.
I love you.
Ayan, yan. Paano natin sabihin yan?
Hala! I love you, Falangga Gubem.
Falangga
Gubem.
Gubem.
Opo.
Oh,
BM.
Gubem.
Shout out pala sa mga fluent dyan. If may nasabi akong mali, comment down below.
Falangga.
Palangga Gubem.
Palangga kita.
Kaya nga eh. Parang ganun palang kasi sa
Or
Bisaya.
Padoyog Kubem.
Ano yung isa pa?
Ano yun?
Padoyog Kubem.
Padoyo.
Padoyog
Padayag.
Kubem.
Padoyogo.
BM.
Ano yun?
Yun na nga po.
I love
you,
in another
guys.
term. Grabe ka. Ang sarap pakinggan ng language nila, no?
Yeah.
It's very, sige, I like one more. Paano ba to? How would you say, like, yung greetings, good morning, good evening, good afternoon?
Yung greetings ko kanina, Fio Klungonon, it's good evening.
Fio
Klungonon.
Klungonon.
Yes. Pwede siyang dalawa siya actually. Fio Klungonon or Fio Butang.
Fio Butang.
Fio Butang. Good evening.
Interesting na language. Parang gusto ko na.
Kiyabot ng chewy.
Galing. Amiga, interesting ng language nila. It's very beautiful. Natutuwa ako listening to that. Ang dami ko nakahalubilo na tiduray from their place. Hindi talaga ako natuto. Kasi it's very difficult to learn the language. It's really difficult to learn the language, especially yung stresses. Yung very important kasi alam niyo yan guys, sa language, the stress is very important. Kasi sometimes when you change the stress, nag-iiba ang meaning niyan. Especially in Tagalog. There are words talaga na same spelling pero nagbabago yung meaning sa stress, no? So, thank you, Jaya. Grabe kaganda nung nagkaroon tayo ng learning session ng content na pagdating sa mga language niya na meron si Jaya. No? Sige, you've shown us the language. You've shown us the culture, no? Siguro paano ba natin ito ipuput into words? In your own community, na-share mo kasi yun sa school in your school. How about in your own community? How are you able to empower them especially sila nasa coastal area, hindi sila exposed sa city How would you empower them or paano mo sila na-empower na we're not just people to be discriminated. We're the IP people, we should be proud of it. Paano mo nagagawa yan in your own community?
Ayun din po, yung pag-show din and pag-share ng knowledge ko. Kasi I am a teduray, pero hindi ko pa masasabing masyado na akong maalam sa practices na meron kami. Kasi yun na nga po sinasabi ko sa'yo kanina na meron pang mas maalam. So, masyado tayong maingat sa terms and all. So, ang ginagawa ko is yun na nga po, nagsisimula ako sa mga pamangkin ko na so far naman nakikita ko sa community namin ngayon, lalo-lalo sa elementary doon, na sila, masyado na rin silang empowered. Kasi yun na nga po, highlight talaga namin palagi yung IP Day. Kasi doon namin
IP Day?
Yes po, doon namin napapakita palagi yung mga practices, cultures and traditions na meron kami. Doon po sa elementary, doon sa Badak, every Friday po, nagsusuot sila nung attire or yung dress. Nakapiligi sila every Friday. So, na daw yun siya ng nila sa school. So, makikita mo rin doon, marunong na rin sila, mas maalam pa yung pamangkin ko mag-play ng gong kaysa sa akin. Kasi nga, pinapractice na, kumbaga, nakikita kasi ngayon na pinapractice na kung ano ba yung mga cultures. Kasi modernized na tayo. Dapat, bata pa lang, hubog na sila sa kung ano yung meron kami bilang mga IP.
Yeah.
So, ayun po, na-share and all.
I love the story of Jaya, no? Kasi despite of the modernization, despite of the, kumbaga, contemporary times, they stick to their culture. Kasi, di ba, sabi nga nila, culture is the very definition ng paano mo i-define ang sarili mo. Kasi the culture defines who you are, kung anong culture ang kinalakihan mo. And I'm very happy to hear that kahit na umaagos or nagta-transition yung modernization, kasi di ba, nag-iiba na, dumadami ang technologies, dumadami ang lumalaganap ang AI, dumadami ang ganito. But here we are listening from the Teduray community. They're preserving their culture. Not just preserving, but they're showing it to the world. Pinapakita nila na this is our culture and we are very proud of it. And I'm very happy to hear that from Jaya. No? How about you, Jesse?
I'm just so, in simple terms, parang na-amazed ako. Especially, yung sinabi niya na yung mga kabataan, yung mga children na hinuhubog sila by their culture. Kasi yun yung identity nila. And hindi sila affected based dun sa modernization of life. But diba? They are showcasing it to the world. Now, speaking of showcasing it to the world, what are your hopes, especially sa community nyo? Especially the Badak community. No, not just the Badak community, but also the IP community as a whole. Yeah, what are your hopes for them?
My hopes, actually marami.
Sige,
Kasi,
go!
Siyempre, dahil nagsimula tayo, nakaranas tayo ng discrimination. Ang hopes ko sa community namin is mas marami pa yung maging educated. Kasi especially sa malayong lugar, lalo na yung mga liblib. Mas marami pa yung mga maging educated and mas maano pa kahit na magbago yung panahon sa mga new generation, nandoon pa rin yung pag-preserve ng culture namin and hindi makakalimutan kung paano namin gawin yung mga cultures and traditions and also yung language talaga namin, nandoon pa rin until na mag-grow old. Ayun.
The culture, the language, this is what defines us talaga. This is what really cultivates one's personality. This is what really cultivates one's identity. No? When whatever culture na kinalakihan natin, ito yung the one thing na kailangan natin ipagpatuloy. The one thing na kailangan natin i-preserve. The one thing na kailangan natin ipagmalaki. No, the world may change. Magbabago talaga ang mundo. But when we stick to our culture, it will continue to flourish. No, we never forget. Kumbaga, you never forget kung saan ka nanggaling, kung saan ang pinanggalingan mo, kung saan ka rooted.
Yeah.
No? Do you agree with me?
Parang doon nanggagaling, you're speaking of rooted, doon talaga yung values mo naka-center. Especially growing up. And I think it's not easy to build a person without the culture. Kasi especially with the modern technologies, yung mga things that's happening.
Yeah.
Ang hirap kasi, ang hirap na may magsa-cellphone tapos hindi mo mabibuild yung culture. Tapos, paglaki, magka-question, sino ba ako? What's my identity? Ba't hindi ako marunong magsalita? The comparison.
Yeah.
Not just yung discrimination, but the comparison. Saan ba ako? Bakit ganun? I don't know.
Yeah. What the beautiful thing about the story ni Jaya is despite of the discrimination, despite of the stereotypes na natanggap niya, she was never, Jaya, you were never disconnected with your culture.
Yeah.
You always stick to your culture, which is every bit of joy and hope na meron talaga dapat ang not just the IP community, but every community there is. Never forget where you came from. Always be proud of your culture. And simply because I want to know, you've said your hopes para sa community mo. Natanong ni Jesse kanina. Now, what are your hopes for yourself naman? Continue moving forward. Ano pa nakikita mong hope para sa sarili mo naman as part of the Indigenous community?
Yes, so ang hope ko for myself is that mas maging empowered ako and then pag yung journey, like tumagal and then naging, kumbaga may ambition, maging successful, gagamitin ko yung, sana in the future, magagamit ko kung ano yung mga natutunan ko from my past and all, magagamit ko siya sa future and then hindi lang si Batang Jaya yung naging successful, which is masashare ko din siya sa mga new generation and hopefully magawa ko siya in the future yung maturuan ko sila and then mas marami pa yung mahubog sa amin pagdating sa culture namin.
I can see this Bakit
Yung
napansin
smile?
mo? Yeah, yung smile eh.
Yung glowing.
Yeah, yung smile, yung glowing ng mukha ni Jeya, no? For us, no, while listening here, I'm getting the perfect understanding of what Jeya is representing. No, when she, kumbaga, iba yung feeling nila in the community. When they go out here, when they go for work, when they go for anything else in their life, they're not just carrying themselves, but I can feel that they're carrying the whole IP community. They're representing the whole IP community, no? Kasi di ba, sa atin, when we do our jobs, simple lang.
Pero sila, dalang-dala nila yung parang, ay, ako ang representasyon ng IP community.
Yeah.
Parang ganon.
Yeah,
Yun yung aura niya din.
Yeah, no, the aura of, okay, parang what I can see from Jeya, no, from sitting here, I'm not just here telling my story. I'm telling the story of the whole Teduray community, our experiences, our culture, and we're very, very happy. Fiobagi? Akala mo. Fiobagi, Jeya, for sharing your story with us, for sharing your heart of gold. We're very happy once again for hearing everything, every joy and hopes that you have. No, after this, we'll have a short break. No, remember, this is not just about the story of Jeya. This is not just about Jess and I. This is about you as well. We will read your comments later, whether it's about Jeya or it's about your own experiences of being discriminated. So, abangan nyo kami. We'll just wait for us for a few minutes and then we'll be right back.
At the crossroads of silence and hope, where creation gently speaks to the soul, stands a place set apart for growth and grace. This is a sanctuary of meaning, healing, and renewal. Welcome to the Our Mother of Perpetual Help Shrine and Retreat Center. A space intentionally shaped to awaken dreams, restore relationships, and inspire purpose among the youth, families, and lay servants of our communities. Here, we honor the sacred journey of each person through pastoral care, spiritual accompaniment, holistic formation, and programs that nurture human and faith development. Every moment within these grounds invites reflection, healing, and transformation. It is an opportunity to listen deeply, to rediscover strength, and to walk forward with renewed faith alongside a supportive community. Our mission is rooted in presence and compassion, to journey with you as you grow in faith and self-understanding, reminding each one that no path is meant to be walked alone. Through meaningful encounters and guided formation, we cultivate resilience, restore connections, and foster spiritual and emotional wholeness. The Our Mother of Perpetual Help Shrine and Retreat Center is more than a destination. It is a pastoral and learning sanctuary, a home for the young and the young at heart, for families longing to reconnect, for youth seeking direction, for lay leaders committed to service. This is a place of belonging. Come as you are and depart renewed. Here, you are welcomed, valued, and embraced. Together, we nurture the spirit, strengthen relationships, and lift the soul toward hope.
It's 8:14 in the evening of Tuesday here at YouthTalks, where we go for gold. Nagsimula tayo ng 7:30, tapos 8:14 na. Bilis-bilis naman ng oras. Nag-enjoy pa ako sa story ni Jay.
Ang dami kong natutunan.
Kaya nga kung pwede lang i-extend yung mga learning session ng words kanina, feel baggy for being with us. Tama ba? Feel baggy for being with us here now. Tonight, it's not just about the story of Jaya. It's not just about our story. It's about your story as well. These are the golden moments kung saan maririnig natin at mababasa natin ang inyong mga kwento or kung ano man ang masasabi nyo kay Jaya, no? Now we have gathered comments from our live video, and may mga nag-message din sa amin. They sent us private messages sa kung ano man ang magiging message nila. Sige, we have here, I'll read the first one. We have here from Mama Darling. Jaya, with deep respect and admiration, may you always walk tall with pride in your heritage, your culture, and the strength of your ancestors. Your traditions are a gift and your spirit is powerful. Be proud of who you are. Jaya, ano masasabi mo sa comment ni Mama Darling?
Yes po, thank you so much po.
It's a very wonderful. Grabe yung words of motivation ni Mama Darling. No? Feel baggy, Mama Darling, for that wonderful comment. We have here from, sige, Jessie, I think this is for you to read.
From Maria Lourdes Unsad. Proud Teduray family here. Marami ng full-blooded Tedurays educated and holding high government position. Even up to the national level, and Teduray students enrolled at University of the Philippines, Diliman, and graduated with honors. Yes, those, they are an inspiration. The IP communities, especially the Tedurays, are an inspiration. Not just, they are showing themselves to the world. They're showing their culture, yung kanilang stories, so that they can empower. Tulad nga nung sinabi ni Jaya kanina, she is empowering the community as well.
Exactly. And I love the comment of Ate Malu, no? Ate Lourdes Unsad. Tingnan niyo yung comment niya, guys. Yung E, naka-stress talaga, with the double dot sa ibabaw. I'm reading the comment kasi, no, these are some small details na nami-miss ng karamihan. But thank you so much, Ate Malu, no, for pointing that out, yung double dot sa ibabaw ng letter E. No? That shows the stress talaga. Sabi nga ni Jaya kanina kung paano i-pronounce ang Teduray. Sige, let's have another comment. Sige, eto, kanina pa to siya nagko-comment nung screen test pa lang. I think alam niya talaga na ikaw ang guest for tonight. So I think ikaw ang magbabasa ng comment na yan.
Nag-guest lang yan siya. Alright, from Vince Quejano. Yes, I am really proud of you, Jaya. Seeing you shine and being so proud of our culture makes our community empowered. I am so proud of you, Katong President. You never fail us and always remember that I am always proud of you. Alam mo yan, and always akong nandito as your best friend, as your co-officer. Proud of you, Jaya. Thank you so much, Vince!
Grabe yung proud na yun, no? To the max talaga. Nakailang basa ako ng proud niya. Umabot ng 6. And we're very happy na grabe ka proud siya, the Katong President. Shout out to the Katong community, no? Thank you for watching us. Thank you for supporting your president right here. Yan na, Vince. Kasi kanina, ginaspoil mo kung sino ang guest. But now, nabasa na ang comment mo. Thank you so much, Vince, now for watching with us dito sa aming episode for tonight. Sige, let's have another comment. Jessie, may you read this comment for us.
From Shinmei Kuino.
Wow.
To Indigenous peoples everywhere, today we honor your strength, wisdom, and deep connection to the land. Your cultures and traditions continue to guide and inspire generations. May we listen, learn, and walk forward with respect and gratitude. Yes. Yung mga indigenous people are, sila yung nagpapakita yung connection with the land. And, they inspire people. Especially tonight, Jaya inspired us, both of us, Chewy. Maybe yung ating mga viewers as well. Especially, yung kanilang traditions and cultures na dapat hina-highlight, dapat sina-showcase to the world.
Yeah, ang dami ko talaga natutunan for tonight sa mga words pa lang sa culture, no? Kahit na nakita ko na siya before, nare-refresh siya sa akin. Sige, let's have another comment, no? Thank you so much for that wonderful comment. It's true, merong respect and honor si Jaya just being here, sharing her story. We have from Marham Abdulatif. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the pronunciation. Being Indigenous is not something to hide. It's heritage, history, and strength. I'm very proud of Jaya because representation matters. When someone like Jaya speaks openly about being a Tiduray, it gives visibility and voice to her community. I love that it's heritage, history, and strength. No, yes, representation really matters. No, what Jaya showed us for tonight is not just the present, but yung history nila, kung sino ba talaga sila, yung hopes niya rin. No? Thank you so much, Marhom, for that wonderful comment para kay Jaya. Now, let's read some more. Marami pa kami nababasang comment dito eh. Sige Jaya, can you read that? It's from Ate Malu again. It's from Ate Maria Lourdes Unsad.
Miss Jaya, keep it up. Proud of you for standing up and recognizing, protecting, and promoting the rights of Indigenous peoples. Thank you so much po.
I love that, protecting and promoting. That's very true, no? When you share your culture, you're not just promoting, but you're protecting the culture as well.
And you're educating as well the people.
Yes, no?
At saka, I think yun yung way so that pag-protect ng culture, but also, nile-lessen mo yung pag-discriminate by educating other people.
Yeah, no, that's it. Now, kung nakinig kayo sa episode namin, share this episode. Alam nyo na kung ano talaga yung term. Alam nyo na talaga kung ano ba talaga sila as a community, no? Let's remove the discriminations, the stereotypings, yung nakasanayan na norm. It's not true. We've seen how beautiful the culture is of the Teduray community, no? So, yeah, maybe we have more comments out here na mababasa natin sa... we have from Marhom as well. No, this is different. I know. It's the same. It's from Marhom again. Abdulatif. Hi. Just wanted to say that I admire your courage for speaking up and representing your tribe with pride. Not everyone has the strength to stand confidently in their identity, especially when there are people who judge or criticize without understanding. That's true. Please don't let discrimination silence you. Your voice matters, and the way you represent your community is powerful and inspiring. You're not just speaking for yourself, you're giving visibility and pride to your tribe. Keep shining and standing firm. You're doing something meaningful. Thank you so much for that, Marhom. That's very true, no? Just being here, Jaya, hindi lang siya hindi lang yung story niya ang na-share niya, but the whole community as well. That the voice, Jaya became a voice of the community right now, and I'm sure that many of you out there will be inspired. Many of the Indigenous community will be inspired by having one here who's living testimony, no, sharing the story of what it means to be part of the community. Do we have any other comments as well before we end? Sige, we're just seeing some comments here. We'll read some. We have here Jaya, so proud of you, from Alphalina. Thank you so much. We have here from Renz. We are so proud of you, Jaya. You are an inspiration. God bless you always. Gabi, ang daming fans ni Jaya for tonight. Kilala ko ito, nagkabasahin ko na yung comment.
Jaya amazing.
Jaya amazing. Kuya Don, thank you so much for that comment. No, Jaya amazing. No, we have here as well. Proud of you. Thank you so much. Jaya, what do you feel that people are proud of you for being here tonight?
Oh, I'm so happy kasi I never really thought na may inspire ako tonight. So parang inaccept ko lang yung without even thinking na marami pala akong may inspire. Thank you so much for watching po.
Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you so much for your comments kay Jaya. No, we're very happy to have you with us. We're very happy na narinig nyo ang storya ni Jaya of being part of the Indigenous people. Now, we're going to the saddest part ng ating program. Patapos na naman. ang ating Jaya, you have no idea kung gaano kabitin para sa amin kapag nakikinig sa mga storya ninyo. Kasi we would love to hear more of your story. But the reality is we have to end right here. So once again, before we end, we always do this, no? Jaya, before kami nag-end ng show, if you've watched the previous episodes, lagi namin sinasabi sa guest namin, give a message. That right now, we'll give you the opportunity to give a message. Your camera is right here. What will be your message for the whole, not only for the Teduray, but for the whole IP community? What will be your message for them? The camera is all yours.
So, hello po, Piyok Lungonon ulit. Sa lahat po ng mga katutubo na out there, katulad ko, I hope hindi nyo po ikakahiya kung anong tribo po yung meron tayo. And you always there para maging empowered and mas may ma-empowered pa po kayo na ibang tao. And ang pagiging IT po natin is hindi nakakahiya, which is mas nakaka-proud pa dapat kasi we have a cultures, traditions na makukulay. And I hope marami pa po, especially sa mga kabataan, I hope hindi tayo mawala sa kung ano yung pinagmulan natin, and we always value and preserve our culture. And don't let the discrimination will let you down. And instead, gawin nyo po siyang strength, just like what I did, para po mas lalo pong i-pursue yung goals na meron kayo as an IT. Yun lang po.
Thank you so much, Jaya. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Thank you for being with us here in this episode for our Youth Talks program. We're very happy to have us with here. Masayang-masaya kami ni Jessie kasi we've learned a lot from tonight, from the language to the culture, and I'm sure ang mga audiences natin from the radio program, from the radio and from our Facebook pages, marami rin silang natutunan about your culture and your, kumbaga, your heritage, no? Jessie, any messages for our people out there before we come to an end for our program for tonight?
The things that you built nung bata ka pa is what makes you you. Yung mga traditions, especially the story of Jaya and the IP communities, they have built a strong foundation with their culture. And now what you have to do is to empower other people as well. Yung mga things na ginagawa nyo, hindi siya norm sa ibang tao, but you have to be proud on the things that you do. You have to empower also people. You have to help other people. Kasi at the end of the day, we are just part of the whole world. Meaning, tayo ay parte ng isang malaking mundo na magsama-sama, magtulungan at maging a wonderful world. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Jess. No, that's very true. No, your culture really defines who you are. Learn to preserve it and learn to embrace it. Now, as my final message to everyone out there, let's stop the hate. The IP community is a very, very hospitable and generous community. You have no idea what you're missing when you're spending time with them. Sabi nga nila, 'di ba? Sa mga ganito, with this kind of people in particular, the main motivation is break the barriers. Yan ang laging sinasabi. Break the barriers. But I will, iibahin ko yung message. Let's not be a barrier. Kaya lang naman binibreak ang barrier kasi nagbibuild tayo ng barrier, nagbibuild tayo ng harang sa kanila. That's where they have the tendency to break the barrier. We should, una sa lahat, hindi dapat natin ina-establish yung barrier na yan. We welcome them, we embrace them, we be proud of them representing their community as well. Yung pag-adjust nila, no, coming from their ancestral homes to their ancestral lands, papasok sa city and they will adjust. And of course, dapat tayo mag-a-adjust din para sa kanila. To the IP communities out there, not just at Teduray, but from the other IP communities, thank you so much for being with us. No, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you sa pagbigay nyo ng culture nyo sa amin. I personally love the culture of the IP community. I've seen a lot from the Manobos to the Tedurays. Nakita ko yung culture. It's very beautiful. And I thank you very much for showing your culture with us. So, once again, of course, thank you once again for being with us. Jaya, Thank you, Jesse. Thank you to every Teduray community out there, Fio Bagi, for being with us for tonight's episode, to our dear audiences and to our listeners in our radio. And of course, konting shoutout lang kami before we end the program. Shoutout to the whole NDBC team, to Father Rockmore. Thank you very much for always supporting us. Thank you for being with us sa pag-share ng aming mga program. Thank you sa pag-accommodate nyo sa amin with our YouthTalks program. And of course, credit as well to those behind the camera, to our technical director, Narciso Aliaga, to our floor director, Chem Aubrey Tanquerido, to our content director, Lyra Mel Rodriguez, to our production assistant, Remar Cabwal, and of course, to our very supportive director, Father Mark Yonis Belay. Thank you so much for everyone out there watching our episode for tonight. We hope na marami kayong natutunan, and we hope na marami kayong maabangan nyo pa ang aming next episode. So, thank you. It's 8:29 in the evening of Tuesday with Chewy
And with Jesse
here at YouthTalks, where we go for gold. And we'll see you in our next episode.